Right, guys, Rich and Get Samuel, and today we're talking about Doctor Who Season 1 episode. Let's get my camera right here. Episode 1 of Series 2. So, let's begin. I really enjoyed this first episode. I thought it's very solid, to be fair, and a massive step up from Series 1 in like the tone. However, there is like a little nitpick. This reminds me of the Sarah Jane Adventures, where Clyde and Rani are literally stuck on the planet and they have like this boy who's made to be the future king, and these robots come down and take him. Very similar plot to the robots come down and take the new companion. I need to get to Verada. Verada's safe for you. I can't even say the name. I need to get to know her to understand the name, I guess. But it's going to be a while. But yeah, the new companion gets taken like the Sarah Jane Adventures episode. It's just a little nitpick. It's like you kind of redoing old ground a little bit there. But this isn't the first time we saw this actress. We've seen her obviously in Boom. And I did say in that episode I didn't like her acting. I thought I'm not the biggest fan of her character in my review, and I was honest with you guys when I say if I don't like something, I don't like something, and I say it. However, this time around I really enjoyed her character, and I really thought she had a lot more going in this, and it was mentioned her character in Boom she played is a great distant future relative, you know, and that's why they have the same face. They've got that out the way. That's out the part now. We don't need to talk about it again. And I'm happy we've done that. Also, this pacing is like boom, 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 boom. At the beginning, we've seen her whole day, a whole week of literally work. What she does, this boyfriend that's like awkwardly trying to kiss her, and plot twist, he's the baddie, which I did work out in the first 10 minutes, to be honest, because I was working it out in my head as we went along anyway, and I was like, okay, so this is who could this be? This robot person who's trying to take her? What if it's the boyfriend from the beginning of the episode? But the one thing is, they were still destined to take her, and she only mentioned the boyfriend when that time loop happened. So them going back and taking him, what was the original thing where the robots were going to take her? What made the robots want to take Belinda? I got the name right, Belinda. Woo, got it right. Belinda, yeah. What made the robots want to take Belinda if she mentions the boyfriend, you know, and then they take the boyfriend and then put him back to a future time travel show? What, you know? But it's just a bit like, We've also got the star thing. Why did I go to the future and sort of thing like that? So we still need to find out what this star paper sort of thing is here. How did they get there? So there's still a little mystery there, but not too much, which is nice because we can just go on adventures. You think until when the episode ends, and the episode ends with the Doctor can't taking Belinda home, and then we see all these like taxis and the stuff from France and stuff from America all just falling apart in space. And you're like, oh, the planet is just boom. Possibly when them two papers touched, it rippled and blew up Earth. Possibly. Just an idea. But I don't think it's that. I think something actually caused Earth to go boom. Which obviously is not meant to happen yet, because obviously in the 9th Doctor and Rose, they take her back to the day the Earth blows up of natural causes is from the sun, I think. So, you know, it's not meant to happen. So we need to fix that somehow, redo time. But there's one thing I have a little bit of a nitpick and an issue with. So the star paper touching the other star paper meant to cause this ripple, and the Doctors managed to seek through and go through Belinda's timeline. That ripple, it also reminded me of classic Doctor Who with the 3rd Doctor. It was like, I think, Omega episode, where there's like weird, wacky sci-fi fight thing. It reminded me of that, weirdly. But also, them paper touching. Sorry, what? I'm pretty sure we've seen Doctors had Sonics together before, and we've had other things that are from the past touch each other. I know you're not really meant to, but we've seen it before, and it's never done that. I've never seen it like that. So yes, I get it's a new story, or a new season, new rules and sort of thing. But it is a bit like, well, that's never happened before in Doctor Who. Why are we saying this is now? Where two things from different time periods touch, it creates this. It's never really happened like that in Doctor Who before. So yeah, just a weird thing, I thought, to be honest. And it's a bit of like a cheapskate from the episode. Oh, how do we solve this? Oh, this. Boom, sorted. It's a bit of a cheat, but I'll allow it because the story was actually pretty decent. Now we can get onto stuff that I enjoyed a lot, like the Doctor knowing this woman for 6 months, and him getting attached, and you can kind of see that. And then she's like, "Oh, you're gonna show me the stars," and the Doctor's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Oh, she's dead. She's dead." And then 10 seconds later, dead, fucking dead. Also, the robots killed the fucking cat, mate. Oh, language. I don't know who's going to watch this. But yeah, the robots shooting the cat was pretty funny. I was like, they killed the cat. They killed the cat? What? I was like, oh my God. And the robots just barging their way through Belinda's house. And the housemates like, oh my God. You know, that was quite fun. And also, who's the next door neighbour? Another one next to the new companion? Coincidence? I don't think. Mrs. Flood. Who are you? And her hiding away from the Doctor because the Doctor would have then like solved something. We're like, hey, why are you here? And you're another neighbour? What? You know, can't a girl move, I guess? But no, I think that was kind of cool. She's trying to creep away from the Doctor because obviously would get on his radar and he's very good at solving things. So she just stepped out the way there. I like that. The robots are all right and decent. We have this little robot that's just like sweeping up things, which kind of helped the plot in the end anyway, which was quite nice. It's a bit like Gadget from Waters of Mars. It's like helping them along the way. Also, the music in this was hitting hard. I think it's some of the best that we've had from the show, from this new era. I really enjoyed that. I just upbeat funness. Although the Doctor just going and turning off everything in the hospital. Man's just killed so many people in that hospital. Life support, guys. It's just gone. It's like, oops, and just like you just see people. You should have just seen cuts of people just going and just dropping off. It would have been, I suppose, dark, but in a way like Family Guy humour. It wouldn't have been a Family Guy sketch, surely, of just turning everything off in the hospital and just like you've seen this montage of people just dying. It would be some dark humour there, but yeah. Anyway, moving past that with the fact of the Doctor in this, I think he's really stepped into his own and he knows what to do, and he's definitely Ncuti Gatwa, which we can actually take off here, which I've luckily met and is handy to have there, I guess. He's a lovely guy. He's really lovely, and that being said, in this performance, I think he's really known his own now within this second series, and you can drift off in that. Belinda in her, absolutely questioning the Doctor. Did you just take my sample without me asking? You're scary, you're creepy. And just like, I don't want to travel with you. Get me home. She's really putting him in his place, and I love that. Also, the people being hard to Belinda and blaming her is quite sad, to be fair. But yeah, I really like the chemistry and the structure. I'm giving these episodes an 8 out of 10. I was going into this series with lack of emotion and literally going, oh, because the trailers kind of shown too much of episode 1, and I was like, we kind of know what's happening. But no, obviously the villain is Naff and also gets turned into a spunk and then literally thrown away. That was odd. That was an odd thing to do, but fair enough. And I like the design of him being robotic and stuff, and he's a bit of a gamer, so that's why he started the war and everything. But yeah, 8 out of 10. Really enjoyed it. Next week we're going to be talking about Lux, episode 2. I'm really excited for next week because obviously it's my most anticipated from the series, because cartoon animated character coming to life. and what's going to happen next, we'll have to wait and see. Join my review next time of that. And yeah, of the series every Saturday we'll be talking about it. So see you guys then. Have a nice day. Bye.